Hi, it's Talsvids. This is my review on the Sena Vettra case for the iPad Pro. I pre-ordered this back in, I think it was last month, and I received an email last week to say that Sena had shipped it out, and that was from the US, and I received it, I think it was Tuesday morning, so it was very fast delivery. I went for the Vettra because it allows for both portrait and landscape viewing angles, and there isn't many cases around that allow this, and also it offers both sleep-wake of the iPad screen, and also the cover has got magnets in it. The magnets play another part, and that is they keep the cover closed as well. So I don't know if you're aware of the Apple Smart cover, but that basically keeps itself closed by way of magnets. And this works in exactly the same way, so you don't need any unsightly elastic straps that you've got to pull around the front of this part here to keep the cover closed. And as I mentioned as well, the cover also wakes and sleeps the screen. So as you can see now, when I open this case, the screen will come on, and I'll demonstrate that in a little bit more detail shortly. Now, first of all, I want to apologise for the poor lighting, but I'm going to try and alleviate that in certain parts of the video by the little handheld LED light that I've got. So hopefully that will show the cover in a little bit more detail. And all of the Sena Vettra case, it's all made of leather. As you can see there, you can see the nice grain in the leather. And the quality of the leather and the finish, craftsmanship, it's absolutely A1. It's up to the usual standard of what you're used to with Sena. I've had quite a few Sena products over the years, and I've never had an issue with any of them. The quality's always been A1. So it's like a book style cover, goes right around the spine there. As you can see on the bottom, we've got all the little cutouts for the speaker openings. And as we know on the iPad Pro, the iPad Pro's got 4 speakers, and all of these little holes match up perfectly with the speaker grill. We've got the opening there for the lightning port. And also on this front edge as well, this little loop here. This is used to store your Apple Pencil even. I couldn't think of the name. As you can see there at the top, we've got 2 little indentations, like little pill-shaped indentations, and they're for the volume up and down, which will be directly beneath them. And also just above that, you can just see like a little pinhole, and that's for one of the microphones. That's on the iPad Pro, like FaceTime and what have you. And also at the top there, another little pill-shaped indentation, and that's for the sleep button, which would be directly below that. Then we've got the speaker grills, and then a little bit further over, we've got the speaker grill as the other one, and then we've got the cutout for the headphone port. As you can see there, it's quite a nice case. It's completely covered in leather. There's the back. And on this bottom right edge, hopefully you'll be able to see there, and the little Sena embossed logo. So I'll just put the handheld light down, because I'm going to need 2 hands for this next part. But I will go back to the handheld light as and when I can. So as I mentioned before, the Sena Vettra case, when you open it, it'll automatically wake the screen. So as you can see there, It's the screen awake, and as you'll hear when I shut that, you can hear it sleeps, and it'll wake it when I open it. Now I just want to show this part here. Now this part here, it's covered in like a rubberized material, and you've got I think it's 9 different grooves in there, and these allow for you to position the iPad Pro either in a horizontal or a portrait mode, vertical mode, and all this is covered in like a non-slip rubbery material, so basically that means wherever you position your iPad it isn't going to slip. It's really grippy material. I've used this for, I would say getting on for about 10 hours now since I've used it, and I've never had one slip out on wherever I've positioned it. Now this part here, I don't know if you can see there as I'm lowering it down, the case sort of pulls up, and what that is, there's magnets under this part as well, and that'll stop this part flopping around when you open the case, so it's another nice touch that Sena have thought. So I'll just put this little handheld light down again while I do this next step. So like I said, you've got 9 different positions that you can position your iPad. I'll just give you a side-on view of that. That'll help you to see the angles. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. As you can see there, you can position it various different angles, from the sharpest like that, hopefully you can see that, to the shallowest, which is that, and anywhere in between. So you can do that in obviously that horizontal view. I'll just switch around to the other mode now. So you simply just position that round there like that, and that will click in when you've got it right. Just adjust the camera, and as you can see there, that's in portrait view. Now I wouldn't recommend putting the portrait view on the very top one, because obviously as physics and gravity come into place, this is going to be top heavy, but you can quite easily put it on to probably this 3rd from the top, and then anywhere down there you're absolutely fine. It's not going to slip out. You can see there I'm pressing really hard and it isn't moving. So you can position it, different ones, and it's really secure. Now the last view that you can put it in is typing. Now I've took quite a few notes on the iPad Pro, and I've had it in this position, and the angle is absolutely perfect for typing on. I've typed quite a lot of notes. It's obvious Sena have done the homework and researched what's the best angle for typing on, and to do that you simply just rotate it round that way, just get it in shot, you lift that up, tuck it under, and there we have it in type and angle. I'll just lift that up and you can hopefully see it a bit more. So you've got that there. And then obviously you would just lift that back up, peel that back down. So as you can see, that bit bends there, but it needs to bend because obviously that tucks underneath. Frame that up a little bit better. And all the recesses and all the buttons and everything else, they all line up absolutely perfectly. It does fit like a glove. Also as well, I'm not sure if it'll pick it up on here. I'll try and show, I'll have to put the light down just to show this. When you get the case nearly closed, you can feel, I think that'll be the better way, you can feel the magnets just starting to, I think you can hear that. You feel the magnets starting to pull the cover onto the screen. Like that. So I think that pretty much covers everything for the Sena Vettra case for the iPad Pro. Admittedly, it wasn't the cheapest case. I think I paid about £85 for it off of Sena's website. And that was including all the shipping fees that I had to pay to the carrier. So, admittedly, it's not the cheapest case, but cases for a good case for the iPad Pro isn't going to be cheap because there's going to be a lot of materials used. This is genuine leather. It's not like an artificial vinyl or plastic which can crack or split. So it's going to last a long time. Also as well, you've got the sleep-wake functionality built into it, and also another thing that you don't get in a lot of iPad cases is the magnetic closure. So when you, like I showed in that last part of the video, when you get the cover nearly closed, the magnets hold the front cover closed, so there's no unsightly elastic straps or any other fastenings that you manually have to pull over every time you want to keep the case closed. Like I said, it keeps the case closed. And the magnets also sleep and wake the screen. So yeah, I'm really happy with the case, and I can highly recommend it. But at this time, I think the only place that you can get it at is off of Sena's website, and I think there's currently $10 off the recommended price. So if you hurry and you get it ordered, you'll save yourself $10. Finish, materials, workmanship, craftsmanship, it's absolutely A1. There's no stray stitching, there's no seams that aren't finished off properly. It's absolutely faultless. The build quality and the craftsmanship are absolutely superb, which is what I'm used to seeing with Sena. So yeah, I think that about covers everything, and I can highly recommend the Sena Vettra for the iPad Pro. Well, I hope you found this video review helpful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and also if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll receive an email when I upload any new videos. Well, thanks for watching. Goodbye.